There we go. Yeah, I had the starting soon screen because it's my attempt at, you know, being a little bit more prepared on this stream, and yet here we are, still having strange issues, so lovely. Okay. You have audio? You properly have audio, so that's... Okay. So I just found this game last night. Is it really a touchscreen with that little scope? I would hope it would be. I try not to be scuffed. Yeah. So I found this game yesterday. I was playing this because I'm making a video about it soon. It's been a while since I played it, so I wanted to refresh my memory. And I was thinking about that they have the new console archives thing, and I wanted to see if there'd been any more releases in that. So I was just looking at the eShop, and I was just looking through like recent releases or whatever. Didn't find any console archives, but I did find Ace Driver, which is a Namco racing game that I had no idea existed. It's from 1994, so it's from right in between Ridge Racer and Rave Racer. Because Ridge Racer was 93, Ace Driver was 94, Rave Racer was 95, so right in the middle there, and it really has like the exact same look as Ridge Racer. Like I think it uses some of the same textures, but it's an F1 racer. And it's also a lot more difficult than, thanks, Harmony. That's okay, it was just a bunch of empty cans I had stacked up that could be gotten rid of anyway. I'll get that later. But, yeah, this game is a lot harder than Ridge Racer as well. I was playing it, like, all evening last night. And I got one win. Actually, let me show you that. Here's my one victory. There you go. And like, see, they always get past me on this straightaway. This one time, I managed to get up enough speed to win. And here's this fun little thing. I'm showing this now just in case I don't see this again today. See how much this looks like a Ridge Racer track though? Like the only thing that keeps it from really feeling like a Ridge Racer track is that it's so wide.
Automatic. Please, beginner class.
I'm still just practicing beginner class because I still don't win very consistently at this. I'm definitely gonna need more practice at this before I'm not afraid to take on expert. There's a couple turns that give me some issues that I still need to work on. But it is just the one track, so I'm getting better at it every time I race on this one track. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't play with manual transmission, so doesn't help me. I did notice that I think that the opponents always play with it though, because I think that's why I have so much trouble with them getting ahead of me on the straightaway. I just hate trying to play racing games with manual transmission. I do it if the game like forces me to, but if there's an automatic option then I use that. But that was a fortunate blunder that person made. Yeah. There you go. Mario Kart doesn't have a manual transmission. I can try out manual transmission today, see if it does me any favors, but suspecting it will hold me back a little bit. I say. I think it was just Mario Kart Wii that did that too. Oops. Here's a good as time as any to try out manual.
Manual. Please, the beginner class.
Alright, let's see.
The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
Oh yeah, see, now I can go into 6th gear. The game really never put me in 6th gear. Before on that straightaway, and it was like slow to get there. But now I can put myself into 6th. Oh yeah, I got into 2nd a lot faster this way. Yeah, look at that. Oh, give me a sec. I think sweat just dripped into my eye and it doesn't feel too good. A little warm in here today. And I like to keep my hair in bangs. That's not a great combo, but yeah. I'm trying not to have it mess up my makeup. There you go. You can kind of tell if you're in the right gear if the RPM needle doesn't look stuck, you know. If it's able to go up. And there you go. Yeah, look at that. Ah! I clipped that car. Oh my god. Let's try manual again. It is, I mean, it takes a little bit of extra thinking, but manual is kind of fun. Yeah. Look, Biss, I'm driving with manual transmission for once. Could you be less American? What do you think of this game, Buzz? Well, the turn is only like that because I'm playing this with the analog stick instead of a racing wheel. It's really easy to like accidentally turn the car all the way. So that's something I've been practicing is turning a little bit more smoothly.
Are you ready? Go!
My practice with that is a little bit off because now I'm focused on the manual gear shifting. There you go. I love the sound the car makes as you shift the gears. Oh wow, yeah, I'm doing great with the manual transmission. That's the first time I managed to pass into first there. That's a big improvement. Ever since I was a little kid, one of my favorite parts of race cars was like the sound of the engine makes as they shift the gears. And you know? Wrong gear here. I like that the tail wing says polygonizer. That's really funny to me. Yeah. I'm not gonna win this one, am I? It's really hard, even like this. Like, I'm doing a little bit better than usual like this, but, oh my god. That ending there. Oops. No, I still want to try manual. It was really, really, like, fun, though, is the thing. Like, it's really hard, but it's really, really fun. Like, I've just been compelled to, like, play it for hours. Yeah. So this corner is the one that really gives me trouble. Basically, if you hear the tire screeching, you're turning too hard. That's what I've learned. Is it a video you want me to show on stream? Should have slowed down there. Okay. Alright, this race isn't going very well, so let's stop and do that. Super Saiyan. Okay. Okay. Capture. Alright, Ruby, what have you given to me?
And this is what I call Super Saiyan above a Super Saiyan. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that one. Well, I have one to show you then. Yeah, this is the one. Here's a classic one for you. There you go. Hope you enjoyed. That's an oldie but a goodie. Alright, let's try again.
Manual, please select beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
I cannot get a- the reason I keep playing- oops, I forgot I was manual, oops. The reason I keep playing this is just because I love the aesthetics immensely. Like, I cannot get enough of looking at this game. This game's so nice to look at. And look at like you get the rear view mirrors, that's fun. I get the big acceleration right away. Yeah, see, I can actually, like, catch up to these bozos now that I'm doing manual transmission. Still need to do better at that corner. Always fucking up that one. Right up into 6th. Oh, this is good. I think I switched to 6 too early. A little bit too early. I was like, oh, I got this, I got this, I got this. No, it was too early. Too fucking early.
Manual.
It was really good. It was a really good try, though.
The race will be starting very
Beginner class is this hard, though? I am, like, terrified of expert. Where's the shadow flickering this time? You see that? It wasn't happening before. Haven't seen that happen before. There we go. That was much smoother. I managed to figure out that corner a few times last night. I'm kind of fucking it up every time today. Ouch. I'm not doing half bad this time. Dropped the gears a little bit more there. I really suck at that one. Hairpin. I fucked that part up there too. I was doing really good at that part last night too. I need to get back into the groove.
Manual, please select beginner.
Okay.
The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
Yeah, I only need to drop down to 5 around that corner. I only need to drop down to 4 here. I was dropping down to 3 a few times earlier, but that was too much. Smooth pass there. Yeah, previously on automatic transmission, I was having trouble passing anybody on the straightaway. It's never happening. Okay, this is going really well. Switched to 6th a little bit early there. That was going well until the crash.
Manual, please select
Game is so much fun.
The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready?
The shadow flickers now. It always did, and I somehow didn't pay attention. Yeah. Bitch, get out of here. There we go, that was good. Just really suck at that hairpin, that's why I'm struggling. Yeah, that was a good shift into 6th. It was good until I had that little love tap instant there. insect. Damn. That was a good one. That was a good one. I really want to like master this game. It's that kind of thing where it's like, ah, I feel so compelled to like keep getting better, you know?
Please select your racing class.
This is so much fucking harder than Ridge Racer though.
The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
You don't have drifting to bail you out of difficult corners in this game. You gotta really drive them. Try not to skid. No. It's just like real F1, just one little mistake and you go fucking flying.
Manual. Please select beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
That was pretty good. Very skidly. Really fast. Skidding is okay sometimes. Off my fucking ass. You know, it's impressive that these early 3D games had such high resolution. I was thinking about that last night. This is one of the very first games to have like fully texture mapped 3D graphics. Ridge Racer was the very first one. And this came out a year later, so this is still one of the first. Like, I was doing some good stuff there, but you know, this is one of those games where just a couple of little mistakes will kill you. The fucking CPUs do not mess around in this game.
The race will be starting very
CPU players are not fucking messing around. Yeah. I'm gonna hit like 197 miles per hour, so I know I'm doing good. That was a bit of a problem. There you go. Ouch. Ah. Yeah, these re-releases they've been doing have
Please select your
like
racing
motion
class.
control steering as well, but it's like calibrated so fucking terribly for some reason.
We'll be starting very soon.
I'd rather play it with the analog stick, even though it's so. I mean, like the analog stick is so small, so. It's just like very. You gotta nudge it, you know? Yeah, that was really good right there. Might have a better time playing with my Pro Controller, honestly, because the analog stick is a bit bigger. Well, that was some bullshit that just happened to be there, wasn't it? It's falling asleep. Oh, you gotta be fucking with me. Oh, that was such a. I was doing so well that time.
Manual. Please select your racing beginner class. The race will be starting
I did
very
manage
soon.
to win at this game once
Go.
last night. I'm just going for a second win. Okay. Uh, not the skin. Five, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Ouch. Alright. Hold on, let me fish out my per controller and see if that'll help me. Anyway.
Please,
Oh. Okay, it's already connected.
manual. Please select your racing class.
Oh. How convenient.
Beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
Oh yeah, definitely a lot smoother this way. The analog stick is quite a bit bigger on the Pro Controller than it is on the Joy-Con 2s. Yeah, at least I wasn't playing with like original Joy-Cons, that would have been even fucking smaller. I've never had to like think about the size of the analog stick I was using before. This is wild. I need to just get a racing wheel at some point because this game is set up. This and Brave Racer, I think Ridge Racer as well, are all set up to use proper racing wheel. So I could do it. I could play this with the proper setup. Oh, piece of fuck ass, bitch ass motherfucker.
Manual. Please select your racing class.
Yeah. Do a fight stick? Or you can do a steering wheel, see? Kinda cool.
Beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
So smooth. Oh, I'm doing real good this time, yeah. Pro controller's helping. No! No! I'm not recovering this, am I? See what I can do, but... not winning this time. I mean, maybe. I mean, I've been in worse positions. Doing pretty good, actually. Holy shit, chat. Look at this. Oh my god, wait. There we go. Went from wrecking out to winning. How about that? Yay! Need to have a little bit more confidence in myself, huh? I love this little ending scene here.
Please enter your name.
Also kind of fun you use the gear shifting stick to the name selection. Hey. Oh yeah, I also want to show... So I was like, this game, or especially for its era, showed some real personal restraint and didn't have, you know, like half-naked women plastered everywhere. That is until I tried out the multiplayer with Harmony, and guess what's there while you're waiting for them to put the coin in?
Automatic. Please choose your
It's like, ah, there she is. There she is. Of course, of course. Also, I had a better time earlier when I won last night. I got 3rd overall instead of 5th. So I had a better win last night.
Please choose your
Let's give it another go. Let's see if I can
Please
get a
select
better
your beginner
score.
class. The race will be starting very soon.
I'm still terrified of expert with as hard as beginner. I think this is like my favorite F1 racing game I've played so far. Not that it's a genre I play particularly often, but I think this is my favorite. Virtua Racing is a close second. I like that one a lot too. I feel like this is just kind of, at least to me, this is just sort of just an upgrade on. Let's try not to have a crash. For me, this is kind of just an upgrade on Virtua Racing.
Manual. Please select beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
I don't even really need to drop out of 6th gear here. We're going plenty fast enough. By the time I get around there, it's best to drop to 5th, but... Earlier on, I can just stay in 6th, then it works pretty. Look at that, I'm really getting this good, aren't I? Yeah, there we go. Still kinda got ahead of me there, still could've pulled that off a little bit better, but... The racing lines could be a little better. Getting in the grass a lot more often than like. Just kinda. That didn't help nothing, did it? Okay. And the one more, let's go. Also, I think it's... Oops, no. I think it's funny that it takes 2 coins to play.
Please choose your manual. Please select
Manual, huh? And it says manual like it's a name.
Are you ready? Go!
Manual or auto. I'm getting a lot better at that hairpin. Oh, that was smooth. I've taken a corner real smooth. That feels good. What do we do with being a little bit more aggressive on that corner back there? The bumping. A lot more bumping going on in this game than would happen in real life, I think. Come on, baby. Oh, that was really good. Sneaking through there. Come on, give it to me, come on. Oh, so close.
Game over.
Funny when it says game over like that.
Manual, please select beginner. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready?
This game is so much fun. I just get like sucked into it and I don't want to stop playing. Yeah. That was real smooth there. Going well. Come on, come on. It was a little too early. Cause I've been in my head of like I gotta switch to 6th a little bit earlier than I've been doing. Not quite that early, evidently. Cause I noticed I'm like they're still like accelerating more than me out of there.
The race will be starting very soon.
So like I gotta do something a little differently than I've been doing. Timing is fucking crucial, evidently. Okay, that was pretty good. I think I'm figuring out the hair pattern. I hope. You see, they always get a little bit more than me. I'm keeping it a lot closer now. But they are getting a little bit more than me. I've done that corner better.
Manual, please select beginner
It's
class.
addictive
The
though.
race will be starting very soon. Are you
So I'm
ready?
gonna keep going.
Go!
I will switch to Yoshi eventually. He's gonna let me enjoy my cars for a little while first. Gotta let Lainey enjoy her cars. I was gonna say her funny cars, but funny cars are like drag racing. This is not drag racing. I am the ace driver, you're right. What a way to, it's a great way to start off Pride Month, huh? By being the ace driver. That was pretty clean accelerate out of there. That was some pretty clean acceleration out of there, that's what I meant to say. That wasn't so clean. Wasn't my worst attempt at that corner that I've had today, but could have been a lot better. It's okay to skid a little bit on this corner, and not really any way around it. Gonna keep up the speed. Oh, that was not so clean. Come on, baby. I can do it. Yeah. Come on, baby. Gotta get ahead of this guy, come on. I don't think it's gonna happen, I'm too far back here. They're too much better at the acceleration than me. Man, really that hard to win in this fucking game?
Manual, please select beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready?
I'm so glad I found this game though, this is so much fun. That was a crazy start I managed to have there. It's so funny to be playing this game too because it looks so much like Ridge Racer, but it feels nothing like Ridge Racer. There's nothing Ridge Racer-like about how it feels to play this one. Feels pretty virtual racing-like. I noticed it uses some of the same textures as Rave Racer as well, because I was playing one, and then, or because I was playing Rave Racer and then immediately went to this one. I'm like, some of these textures look familiar. Ouch. Well, fuck me. Or don't, because I'm the ace driver. Gotta be fucking with.
Manual, please select beginner. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
Good, very good. I didn't even drop all the way to 4th, I just realized. And it went well too, so 4th gear isn't completely necessary there. Did you get faster than me, you bitch? It's incredible how good these old racing games feel to play. This is just premium racing experience here. And like, there was barely any 3D racing games that even existed at this point, and they're already just nailing it so well. I'm really impressed. I could tell the people that made this stuff must have really had a passion for racing, cars and everything. That really shows. Like, you can tell this is a product of passion, you know? They were passionate about getting all the vibes right, all the way it feels to drive the car. Doing good, you know? Not gonna happen. And it's just every time, it's just that one little thing where they just get right past her. I'm gonna try one more thing, or one different thing this time, because there is a different camera angle you can do. And look, Namco knew how to put you in the car. We didn't have to live like how you live in Rave Racer and Ridge Racer. They knew how to give you this view. Look, here it is. You didn't have to live with your nose on the floor. Dude, this is actually a fun way to play a racing game where you feel like you're actually in the car. Like, I like first-person view. But as long as you can actually see the hood of the car and everything, you know? Like, this is nice. especially nice, because right now I'm just playing it on my little computer monitor, but it's nice playing it this way on my big 4K TV. And obviously the game isn't in 4K, but like, point is that it's like a nice big screen, you know? I always like third-person racing views better, personally, but I'd be lying if I said I don't like this from time to time. In those ads, there's some crazy fucking billboards in this game. I haven't really commented on it because I've been too focused on playing the game, but yeah, there's some weird fucking billboards. Damn, I was wondering how I would do if I was already in 6th around the corner. Bad, that's how I'd be doing. Alright, let's give it a couple more. No, so this is a thing that a lot of these older games did, where they just throw in extra cars. Like, especially these older, like this is a thing that pole position would do. Like, the older you go back, the more they would do this. This is kind of like the tail end of this type of thing being done, from my experience. But they just throw in extra cars as just sort of obstacles. There's only 6 cars actually in the race, and then they just throw in some extras just to get in your way. I guess it's kind of a way to like keep it so that from when you're like way out in front, like you still have to like pass people. Like you can't just like sit on your laurels, you know. You still gotta knock on some doors. But it is kind of funny. Yeah, F-Zero did it. The original F-Zero, yes. I'm really excited to make a video about this game because, well, it's not just going to be a video about this game, I'm also going to finally talk extensively about virtual racing. I'm also going to bring up that there is sort of this kind of funny, like if you look at it, there's this sort of funny back and forth between Namco and Sega when it comes to like trying to pioneer F1 racing games. Because, you know, in the very early days, Sega did one of the very first like 3D perspective racing games ever. I covered that on the racing channel before. They played it in an actual arcade. It's my video about that arcade I went to up in Oregon. And then just a couple years later, Namco did Pole Position, which was just sort of a massively better version of the same concept. Massively improved graphically and everything. And you have a parallel here where Sega makes Virtua Racing. And then a couple years later, here's Namco with just sort of like a massively improved version of the concept. Like even like this game especially makes me think of Virtua Racing because Virtua Racing also did the same exact kind of funny thing where there's no music except for when you go through a checkpoint and there's like a little jingle that plays. Namco also had this game called Dirt Dash, which is sort of their answer to Sega Rally. Doesn't emulate well yet, I say. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on F1 stuff for this particular video, but I'm sure they had some more back and forth with oh, I wasn't paying it. I'm sure there was more back and forth there too. And it's kind of funny because, you know, both Namco and Sega were like really big with arcade racing.
Beginner class.
Like in a lot of ways, they were like the two sort of juggernauts.
Are you ready? Go!
And neither of them really do any racing games anymore aside from like kart racers. Could you imagine Sega putting out a new, like, Sega Blue Skies style, racing game? That would go fucking hard. Can they put out a new Daytona USA or something? They just don't really do that anymore. Both of them just kind of fizzled out in the mid-2000s. Ridge Racer kept going on for like a little while longer, but, even it succumbed to the darkness eventually. And Biss was telling me last night, you know, Sega still has a racing division because that's who made Crossworlds. It's like they have an entire division dedicated to racing games, but then all they got out of it is Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Seems like, you know, the more time goes by, the more racing is just kind of a niche genre, unless it's kart racing, you know? But kart racing, I feel like, is just a different, like that's an entirely different genre from like what this is, you know? Indies definitely keep the genre alive. That's the case with like so many things, right? There's so many game genres out there that used to be so big, and then oh, now it's only indie developers that really keep them going.
Manual. Please
Almost all the
select
cool new
race
racing
class.
games that I've been looking at lately, and that I have like on my Steam wishlist and stuff, all indie games, or like smaller studios.
Are you ready? Go!
Big game companies don't make... Oops, wrong button. Big game companies don't make racing games anymore. It's a kart racer. Or unless they're like totally dedicated to racing games. Like unless you're like Codemasters or something, you know? I'm not sure why that is. Like, I'm not sure why racing game... Like that's something that I've just sort of, like, been noticing since I've been, you know, looking through racing games a lot over the last, year and a half. That the racing genre feels like it's kind of niche, honestly. Which is such a... Like, you know, racing is, like, my favorite game genre. And there's like so many cool games in there. Like that's why I have an entire channel dedicated to them, is that I just really don't run out of games to talk about, or things I want to talk about, or etc. Like there's certain series like Ridge Racer and Trackmania that I like get multiple videos out of just alone, you know? It's been very strange to find out that it's to like, you know, slowly come to the realization that racing is kind of niche. Because for me in my life, it's always been such a big thing to me. look at that, I'm managing to stay in... I managed to stay in first around that corner. Hell fucking yeah. Improvement, baby. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Bit of premature acceleration for me, I guess. But it shows signs of brilliance here and there, you know? Come on, 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 come on. Yes. Okay. There you go. Also, hey, I'm excited for that new Crazy Taxi. Yeah. All that effort for 2 wins. Boy, is this game fucking sick as hell. I don't know if I'll ever be good enough at it to handle expert, but boy, have I had a lot of fun with that.
Please enter your name.
Alright, so this is in between my 2 previous scores, so I'll take it. Nice. Well, that was a lot of fun.
Ace Driver. Racing Evolution.
Racing Evolution. Yeah, look, there they are. There's a nice... Also, I really appreciate that this game doesn't do that wild fucking camera tilting thing that Rave Racer does. I was just playing that again last night, as I mentioned, and it's just... it's too much. Because in my review for Rave Racer, I'm mostly just gonna say that it's just sort of a straight upgrade over the original Ridge Racer, except for I can't get over the crazy tilting camera thing. There's so many other games that just don't do that, and they're fine, so I'm not sure why Rave Racer did that. I think they realized it was a bad idea because none of the subsequent Ridge Racers do that, so... funny. Alright, I need to find the Yoshi cartridge. I think it's in Harmony's Switch behind me here. Check. There. Yeah, she had Yoshi. I have. Oh, I had Yoshi Life in there. Of course. Alright, I hope everybody's ready for Yoshi. Man, I got an hour and a half out of Ace Driver. Holy shit, I didn't know I was gonna play it so long.